Welcome to day 19 of the 21-day sleep challenge. Just a couple more days left. So obviously at this point, there's going to be repetition in what I'm saying. But what I know to be true is that repetition is the mother of learning. And so I'm going to say some things you've heard before. I just stay with me. Continue to wash yourself in this knowing. Look over the email that you got or the PDF that you got. Continue to immerse yourself in consistency of seeing this material so that your brain begins to rewire. We're changing your neural pathways about how you do your sleep in a way that contributes to great restorative quality sleep that will change your life, honestly. And so today is really about a personalized sleep reset plan so that you wake up in the morning refreshed and energized and ready to hit the day. So I'm just going to run through these really quickly, but what I want you to do is look at the material. You're going to see things that are consistent throughout. And the first one is a consistent sleep wake schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Now, I will say personally, there are weekends where I might be off on one of those days, particularly if I've had a long day. I'm an introvert. I do a lot of extroverted work. I'm not giving you a pass on this. I'm just saying that I still have these times when I will sleep in the morning and not be up between 4 and 5. And I can tell the difference between my energy and my restoration of myself energetically. So again, consistency in bed and wake up times really, really important because we're training your body's internal clock. Okay. Training your body's internal clock to know when we wake up and when we go to bed. And super important. So again, getting sunlight as soon as within 30 minutes of waking up in the morning. Right now, I'm looking out of a window that has brilliant sunlight today, at least for a little bit before it rains, because I live in Oregon and we're in springtime. So I'm very keen on being able to get the natural sunlight before that happens. 3, avoid blue light and screens 60 to 90 minutes before you go to bed. Those blue screens are the thing that signals for us to be awake. So we need warm light, we need dim light, we need no screen time 60 to 90 minutes prior to, unless we have significantly dimmed them to warm light. And I'm still a big proponent of at least a half an hour before you go to bed, for sure, no screen time. Get a physical book. Do not use an e-reader. Again, optimizing your sleep environment. It's so mission critical to think about this. We don't have a TV or a flat screen in our bedroom. That is absolutely a no-go. I know people that actually quote, fall asleep to TVs or flat screens running it in the background. They may think that they're getting restorative sleep, but that is absolutely untrue. Their brain is still engaged and it has a deteriorating effect on our cognition and our ability to get really super quality sleep. So cool in the bedroom, somewhere between 65, 68 degrees. We keep our house at 67 every night and a window open, which is super helpful for me. I love cozy. Block out the light. We use blackout curtains. So it is as dark as it can possibly get in our bedroom at night. And that is super helpful. If you can't get blackout curtains or whatever, get an eye mask that you're not really aware that you're wearing. I use them when I travel. I have a high mask and I also have earplugs that I use in my ears so that I cannot hear the distractions of what's happening around me in a hotel, but also as much as I possibly can is keep it dark. So eye masks are great and earplugs are great. Declutter your space. Now I have next to my bed, I have a bunch of books because I'm an avid reader, but for the most part, the entire rest of our bedroom is very cool. It's very calm. It's decluttered. We don't have any more than generally what we use, like, dressers and things like that. And so cool, dark, and quiet space. Again, the wind down routine before you go to sleep, mission critical. Oh, here's another thought is, if a warm bath or shower will work for you in terms of kind of lowering your body temperature and triggering that we're relaxing and going to sleep, by all means, do that and see if that has an impact for you. Relaxing music. I've talked to you about this before. I turn on a YouTube background delta waves music that is super helpful for me and signaling to my brain that we are on shutdown. And it's delta waves access deep sleep. So it's incredibly restorative for me. Sometimes doing some light stretching or deep breathing exercises before you, as you're laying in bed and getting ready to sleep. Very great. And then for those of you who are journalers, just writing down a few things in your journal, I generally will go to gratitude. What am I grateful for? And that has a way of, number one, there's a richness and a calmness and just a really cozy, grateful feeling of naming and thinking about the things that happened that day and the people that you know and love. Just, we are so blessed on so many fronts, and taking the time to recognize that, very, very helpful. We've talked about this before. Cut off the alcohol and the caffeine early. Please stop hitting the snooze button. Wake up every time, every day, when if that is a consistent time that you're going to wake up within 5 minutes of your alarm going off, I will lay in bed and do gratitude first, and then I will rise. And in our situation, I will close the window, I will turn the heat back up. I'll do a few things like turn the fireplace on, and we have some lights around the fireplace and things like that that feel very welcoming to me in starting my day. And I also do stretching. I'm a water immediately kind of gal, which again signals to my body, oh, we're up and we're starting this day. And we have dehydrated throughout the evening and our sleep. So water is super, super helpful. And then finally, again, for supplements, I use magnesium as high a grade as I could possibly get. Usually take a couple tablets before I go to sleep. Very, very helpful. I have a routine of working out 4 to 5 times a week in the morning, early in the morning, and it's really helpful relative to a shaky leg, a restless leg, and cramps. So that's a kind of a non-given for me. Melatonin, some people that works for me it does not. I feel groggy in the morning, so I'm not a melatonin person. L-theanine, it calms the nervous system. And for so many people, we are in chronic anxiety, monkey mind. It's super difficult for some people to begin to their mind, calm their mind and let the thoughts go through and out instead of running the loops of thinking. So L-theanine, which is in the PDF that you've gotten, super helpful to calm the nervous system. And then chamomile, valerian root, or passion flower tea. Again, it calms your nervous system, it calms your body. It's another one of those potential signals to your body that we're moving from awake into sleepy time. So, some suggestions, try one, a new one that is different from what you've tried so far. Keep stacking things that you're doing to get really great momentum in getting restorative sleep, getting your REM sleep, your deep sleep, and onto brain health. So sleep well.